Yeah. You're going to say to me, Leggy mate, it looks like you're sat at the bottom of your stairs. I am. In fact, my friends, that stair there, that step, is actually the naughty step. And you're going to say, Leggy mate, what have you done that's naughty? Well, here's the thing. It's not kind of what I have done, it's what I'm just about to do. Okay. Me and my Uncle Pierre are close. And when I say close, I mean like chalk on cheese. I mean like, I don't know, burger on bread. Very close. And I have a massive, massive, deep respect for Uncle Pierre. You know, take any MONTERA, any Montal fragrance, and I'm most likely to just be absolutely absorbed by it. He kind of does things in extremes. He doesn't just put bits of things in, he puts lots of things in. And all of the MONTERAs, all of the Montals in particular, are extreme fragrances. And you may like them or you might loathe them. Personally, I love them. And if you were to say to me, okay, Leggy, what is your top 5 Montal or MONTERA fragrances? You know, this fragrance, Instant Crush by MONTERA, would be in my top 5. In fact, if you were to say to me, Leggy, what is your top 5 ever fragrances? It would be in that top 5 as well. Although I have to be honest, my friends, there is a lot of fragrances in my top 5. Don't do the maths. It doesn't work. Okay. Instant Crush by MONTERA. Personally, I see this as a game changer. I see this as a legend. I see this as a fragrance where there is no other fragrance like it. Okay, now, someone's got their hand up. Yeah. You're going to say, Leggy, it's a bit like Baccarat Rouge 540. Over there, my friends, you can see clearly labelled, it says exit. Go. This, my friends, Instant Crush, if you were to take Baccarat Rouge, you would have to infuse it with Satin Oud Mood to get close. You'd have to take 2 Francis Kurkdjian fragrances to get close to this. Let me try and describe Instant Crush without getting too carried away. It is an amber based fragrance. The amber is sweet and gorgeous. In fact, every single note in this fragrance is gorgeous. It comes across to me like white chocolate melted over slightly charred amber wood. Okay, fairly good description, if you know what I mean. Well, one of my better ones. Okay, at the top you've got a little bit of citrus. You've got some gorgeous bergamot, and I think you might have a little bit of lemon and a little bit of orange. You don't particularly pick out the notes in this fragrance. It isn't something where you can go, oh, I can get that and I can get that. It's just a gorgeous blend. Okay. Then there's a slight spiciness, and the spiciness is provided by the saffron. Okay, absolutely gorgeous saffron. There's jasmine, there's rose, I said there's amber, there's a lot of amber, there's some musk, and there's a ton of vanilla. Now, my friends, is it unisex? you know what, my Uncle Pierre got this one bang on, straight down the line. Instant Crush smells absolutely gorgeous coming off a female, and it smells amazing coming off a guy. This is 100% unisex. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. It can be used every day. It's perfect for an everyday fragrance, and it is also perfect for a date night and a special occasion. This will do anything. This really is one amazing creation. Uncle Pierre's brain must have been on fire when he came up with this one. Here in the UK, the 120ml eau de parfum, the genuine MONTERA, will cost you, well, it retails at about 135 British pounds, which is an eye-watering amount. Okay, you normally get an offer on this one, and if you can get it for around about 85 to 90 pound, that's good. Okay, it lasts well, it projects well. You know, for the first sort of two and a half hours, this is radiating off you nicely. As you walk around, seriously, you are leaving such a gorgeous scent memory trail. Okay, people around you smell it, people around you comment. This is one of my most complimented fragrances, Instant Crush by MONTERA, and I cannot speak highly enough of this fragrance. If you are male or female and you do not have this in your collection and you wear fragrances, please consider this fragrance. It will change the way you see fragrances. Now, you're going to say, "Leggy, mate, you're being a bit extreme there." Honestly, once you smelt Instant Crush by the amazing MONTERA, Uncle Pierre that is, you will see fragrances in a different light. You will judge all of the fragrances in your collection and all of the fragrances that you ever smell in a different light, because this becomes like a benchmark. This becomes something where you go, is it as good as Instant Crush, or is it as sort of creamy as Instant Crush? Is it as smoky as Instant Crush? Is it as spicy as you know, this, my friends, is a benchmark, an absolute legend of a fragrance. I've worn it for many years. I think originally there was a screw cap. Mine's the magnetic, and people say, "Oh, it's a bit watered down." Honestly, I'm very happy with the performance. All day long, as a wearer, you smell this fragrance. It projects about 2.5 hours. It is radiating off you nicely, and then it goes down to more like a scent bubble, and it does still trail off you right up to 10-11 hours. Absolutely incredible, this fragrance. But you're going to say to me, "Leggy, why are you on the naughty step?" That's why I'm on the naughty step. So this is made by Fragrance World, and I don't normally keep the box, but I thought I'd keep the box to tell you how close the box is to the MONTERA. Look at that. He's even got the box the same. And it's a bit cheeky, this one. It's called MONTERA Instant Love. Okay. And you're going to say to me, "Leggy, well, how much is it?" The 100ml of this Instant Love by Fragrance World cost me £17.99 British money on eBay. You're going to say, "Leggy, mate, surely it can't be the same." Wow, look at that. They even look almost similar. And the reason why I bought this is because obviously I'm a humongous fan of the original, but the original is maybe just a little bit pricey. It's not ridiculous for what it is, for what it does. It's not ridiculous. I say if you can get it between 85 and 90 British pounds, it's still awesome value for money. But if you're going to wear it lots, if you're going to wear it as an everyday fragrance because you can, I kind of think maybe a cheaper one where you can sort of put loads on and not worry about sort of thinking, "Oh, it's just cost me a fortune spraying that." So I bought this. reason why I am on the naughty step is because I can't really tell any difference. Maybe up close, even then, I cannot tell you what the difference is, other than the price. You know, Instant Love has got the creamy vanilla. It's got the rose, the nice sort of delicate rose in the middle. It's got the jasmine. It's got the amber. It has got the amber. Now, a lot of Instant Crush copies, or clones or dupes, whatever you want to call them, a lot of them kind of don't get the amber off, because this is how good the amber is in the original MONTERA. The amber is creamy, sweet, and very slightly smoky. Now, when I say smoky, I do not mean like it's a smoky kind of incense kind of fragrance. It isn't. But there is a hint of smokiness in the original, which just adds to the incredible concoction. So, for £17.99, I've got to be careful here. I'm actually going to tell you from the heart, from someone who rates that highly. I mean, top of the stack this is. Instant Love by Fragrance World is there or thereabouts. I cannot tell you that they have skipped anything. They have captured it so ridiculously well. And if you want to put a percentage on it, I'm going to say it's a 99.25% the same. And a lot of times with the cheap fragrances, you've got some alcohol to go through, some chemical to go through. Not with this one. This, my friends, you are straight into an instant crush for £17.99. Great. I genuinely. Fragrance World are absolutely on fire at the moment. Okay, what about the performance of Instant Love? Now, I'm going to tell you, that performs amazing on my skin here in the UK, in our sort of not hot and not cold climate, sort of somewhere in the middle. That performs amazing. Instant Love. Oh, there is actually one thing, there's one downside to this, and it's it's a downside to a lot of sort of Fragrance World fragrances. It leaks, okay? Now, yeah, so after you've sprayed it a couple of times, it's sort of, I don't know, it's like the sprayer can't quite keep up with it, and you can drip it out of the fragrance. I don't waste it, I don't let it drip on the floor, I make sure I put it on the arm. That's the only downside to this. The sprayer can leak. That's not a problem, just make sure you catch those leaks. Okay, Instant Love. If I was to tell you that in terms of performance, this is a whisper behind the original. For about 2 hours, this Instant Love is radiating off you, and then for the rest of the day it still comes off you, but slowly, and maybe only when you heat up. On clothes, this is there, like this one, the next day, and sometimes the following day. If it's a jacket, actually I'll give you an example. I've been wearing this Instant Love quite a lot to sort of find out how it goes and how it works and how it performs. And I sprayed it on my neck. I'd already got my jacket on, ready to go out of the house. And when I went to work, and when I came to put that jacket on at the end of the day, as I put it on, all I could smell was more Instant Crush, because I could still just about smell the Instant Crush. No, Instant Love rather. I could still just about smell the Instant Love on me, but when I put my jacket on, it was like putting the fragrance on again. It was absolutely crazy. So I hope Uncle Pierre forgives me for this. I wouldn't normally say to deviate from the real thing, but I'm actually going to say, if you want Instant Crush on the tightest ever budget, this, my friends, this does everything And I say everything that this does. This is maybe a whisper better in terms of performance, but literally a whisper. This, my friends, ticks every single box. The smell is absolutely spot on. They haven't missed anything, they haven't put anything in that's wrong. This is crazy good. Okay, what about the actual performance? You know what, it ticks the box for that. And the value for money, man, the tick is massive. This is incredible, incredible value for money. I'm going to tell you, hand on heart, as much as I hate being on this naughty step, and as much as it has hurt me saying this, Instant Love by Fragrance World is pretty much the same as Instant Crush. It is not something which I can detect a difference in the smell, and it is not really something where I'd go, the performance isn't the same. It's a whisper, literally a whisper behind in terms of performance. Now the other option, although it's very difficult to find, is by Latifa, Afkar. I tell you what, that, when I first bought that, and I've had it for a while, that was £17, absolutely incredible. But I tell you what, you try finding that, almost impossible. If you want something again which is pretty much Instant Crush on an absolute budget, if you can get it for the £17.99 and does exactly the same smell and exactly the same performance, then get the Latifa Afkar, absolutely incredible. But I know that's a difficult one to find. This one, this is all over eBay. You can buy this, there's loads of sellers selling Instant Love. Okay. I really appreciate that this is a long review. I've had to get a lot off my chest, and I've had to explain why I'm on the naughty step, and I hope my Uncle Pierre understands. I'm not saying don't go out and buy that. If you've got the money, go on for it, please buy the original. But if you're looking for it on a budget, Instant Love. It will win your heart. It will wow you. It will completely blow you away for £17.99. Now, I've got to go and do some exercises. I've got to go on my treadmill and try and run a 5k run, so wish me well. I'm off in a bit. Okay, so I really appreciate you coming to this video. I really appreciate you staying with me all this time, and I appreciate a thumbs up. I love thumbs up. Thumbs up, just say, leggy mate, whatever rubbish you're talking, just do us another one, and I will. Okay. But honestly, I really appreciate your company, and I appreciate everything that you come back to me. I mean, the comments and all that sort of stuff, they are awesome. I'm going to stop waffling now and go on my treadmill. So please, there's 3 things. First thing, stay safe. Please stay safe. Second thing, please come back for the next review, because I'd love you to be there. And thirdly, and this is crucial, absolutely crucial, take a good fragrance and spray it every single day. I don't mean the same one, vary it. But honestly, before you leave to go out for the day, please spray a good fragrance. Pop it in your bag, top it up lunchtime, keep that gorgeous vibe going. Even if you're just going to be around the house, or if you're just going on your treadmill, spray a fragrance, and trust me, you will be smiling and you'll feel a happiness and a well-being. I'm going to go now. I've said that a few times, but I really am going to go now. So see you next time, and goodbye. Where's the off button? My off button on the computer. I've got to go. Bye bye.